Welcome back to Carrie's Journey, Life, Love, and Lessons. In today's video, we'll be watching Kendrick, who is autistic, bake a cake.
Yeah,
Check
come
it
on, you
out.
say hi. So today, Kendrick and I are gonna bake a cake, but you gotta wait. You gotta set everything up first. Let's go. Okay, so we have to put this in here. Here, use it. Good job. There we go. Wait. So we need 3 eggs, 1 cup of water, and butter. Okay? There we go. Need help? Help? Yes. Uh-oh.
While Kendrick continues to bake, I will give you a background on how I found out that he was autistic. The military stationed me in Italy back in September of 2018. When I arrived to Italy, I immediately noticed that Kendrick was having sleep issues. He really wasn't responding to his name. He had some behavioral issues and he was very, very active. After speaking with his doctor about my concern, they recommended that I see a psychologist. When I saw the psychologist, they ran their tests, they did a few analysis, and before they could diagnose Kendrick, there was a doctor from Walter Reed was coming in town that week, and they wanted Kendrick to see the doctor for a second opinion. Once the doctor arrived and did his analysis and did his evaluation, he determined that Kendrick was in fact autistic. Because Italy didn't have the services like ABA, speech, and occupational therapy, Kendrick was then returned to the States to live with my dad and sister so that he can receive all the services he needed in Fort Lauderdale. Upon my return from Italy, I was stationed in Fort Riley, Junction City, Kansas, where he was able to receive his services such as ABA, speech, and occupational without any issues. His behavior began to decrease and his speech was increasing a little bit, but he was still having sleep issues. He was still very active and he still had those behavioral problems. He was headbutting, he was biting. So those are the issues that we had to work through while we were there. Once I PCS to the DMV area, the services here was very hard to get into. It took almost 2 years for Kendrick to get a developmental pediatrician to recommend ABA. Once he did get into speech, he wasn't able to complete all his sessions because his behavior was such a big problem at the time and they weren't equipped to have Kendrick in their facilities while he was having those negative behaviors. Kendrick started to receive in-home ABA services from Behavioral Framework, which helped his negative behavior had decreased. They were working with him on his speech. They were working with him on his patience and tolerance. He also got into the Kennedy Krieger Center for intensive outpatient treatment. For those who don't know, Kennedy Krieger Center is one of the largest autism centers in the DMV area that provides inpatient and outpatient services. Kendrick is currently being observed and evaluated to provide a treatment plan to target those negative behaviors and to make sure that he's successful. I will keep you posted on his treatment plan and his progress both with the Kennedy Krieger Center and his in-home ABA services.
There you go. Then spin it. Spin. Good job.
As you can see, Kendrick is running back and forth, which is a form of stemming. Stemming with autistic individual is a natural and important part of expressing themselves or them finding comfort. In this case, Kendrick is just excited.
Kendrick?
A.
Hey, good job. Let's see if the bottom is done. Yeah? Okay. Now, we're gonna pour it in this pan, okay? Yes?
In this part of the video, you can see Kendrick washing the pan that the cake batter was in. He gets very focused on cleaning when something feels dirty to him. And here he was determined to make sure everything was spotless. Right after, you see him running back and forth. This is his way of expressing his joy and excitement. It's something that makes him happy and helps him process his emotion.
Okay, come on. So now we're gonna put in the oven for 350 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes. We'll be back. It's all done.
Let me explain what's going on right now. Before this part of the video, Kendrick was on his phone. When we started recording again, I let him know he couldn't have his phone while we were decorating the cake. This upset him, and it led to the tantrum you're seeing now. These moments are challenging, but they're a part of our journey, and we're working through them together. So much.
Yeah, put more. More. Come on. Help me. Help mommy.
In the community.
did it. Good job. High five. All right. You want a piece? And we have our cake. Here you go. See you next time.